Kyle Shanahan, you don't need to try to be smarter than everybody. This West Coast offense BS, you take the 3, man.
I've never heard a guy be so wrong so quickly on so many things. Keyshawn Johnson's a moron, and you could tell him I said that. Let's
I don't
play
have
this
his
back.
number.
Play this back, and I'm going to press stop on everything that he says that's wrong.
There's L yesterday, 30-19 the final. Niners now 4-2, but bigger loss on the field, losing Fred Warner, your all-pro and future Hall of Famer, to a dislocated ankle. Yeah, it was, they didn't even show it back on the broadcast, the replay. It was brutal. There was a lot of just frustrating aspects of yesterday's game. The fact that you were in it and it was a one-score game at one point in the fourth quarter, like, that's why you're angry and upset. Had you just gotten blown out, I think it was just like, all right, we were due for one of these. Let's take it. Turn the page. You got Sunday Night Football against the Falcons at home at Levi Stadium. Well, that's fine. But you were in this one. And they kept talking about it on the broadcast, CBS, Jim Nantz, Tony Romo, the entire time about like, man, both these teams, they've only played tight games. And it turned out to be just that. But Baker, man, he's playing at another level right now. And you just got to tip your cap to him. You could not afford to have lost the turnover battle the way you did with those 2 picks. And that was the difference. Now, there was one of those interceptions that we haven't really talked about, the second one, Joe. What did you think of them going for it on 4th and 5? Because you just had the penalty with Pooney and the false start. And it was like 4th and a half inch, so it was 4th and 5 after that.
In that situation, it was 4th and like a yard and a half or whatever. They did a QB sneak for like the 10th time in a row that got stuffed on 3rd down. And then on 4th down,
it's actually a lot closer than we thought. They did the visual, whatever it is, the ball, ball spot.
Then on 4th down, he got in shotgun first, Mac did, then ran under center, and Pooney just jumped. It's just like, God.
You think they were going to do it again? And
they also wasted, don't forget, they wasted a timeout earlier, which, they always come back to bite you. Like, I know why they did. It was like 3rd and 4 or whatever. They didn't want to be 3rd and 9. I get it. But, like, guys, the 5 yards is irrelevant. You need the timeouts to stop the clock at the end of games.
Correct.
So, no, they should have gone for it in that situation. And I'll tell you why they should have gone for it. Because I had zero faith in the defense stopping anyone at that point. They'd been on the field a lot. And we were kind of lucky that they got a couple of stops in the second half the way they did. I felt like if that game would have kept going, Baker would have scored 40.
Yeah.
Remember,
you weren't
getting
any pressure on him.
And the Bucs got a stop and ran into the punter.
Yeah.
So, like,
Vita Vea, actually, of all people.
I didn't cross my mind at all that to go for the field goal, because to me, you needed a touchdown.
Well, clearly it pissed off one individual. And 888-957-9570. We'll get to all your calls in just a second. This is what former Tampa Bay Buccaneer Keyshawn Johnson had to say about Kyle going for it there on 4th down.
Kyle Shanahan, you don't need to try to be smarter than everybody. This West Coast offense BS, you take the 3, man. Take the 3 and depend on your defense. You decided you're going to go for it on 4th down. And Mac Jones, like, get rid of the football, put the football in Christian McCaffrey's hands. You decided you're not going to do that. I don't understand why they keep doing this. It's all these West Coast, first week we got this dude, the next week we got that dude. It's all this West Coast system, everybody's tree, BS. I really want to just stop. I don't want to keep making videos about coaches making mistakes and doing dumb. Like, stop trying to always prove to everybody you smart. You got 6 minutes or whatever it was left in the game. Kick the field goal, homie. Like, real talk. Like, stop. Like, this don't make no sense, man. Like, I'm rooting for y'all to win because John Lynch was my former teammate, and here you are. You smarter than everybody. I just don't get it. I don't understand it.
All right.
I'll never understand it. Sorry. That's just me. Maybe I don't know nothing. Maybe I ain't never.
I've never heard a guy be so wrong so quickly on so many things. Keyshawn Johnson's a moron, and you could tell him I said that. Let's
I don't
play
have
this
his
back.
number.
Play this back, and I'm going to press stop on everything that he says that's wrong. Start from the beginning. You have
I'll
the
do
power.
it. You pot it down. Okay,
Yeah, do you have
Carter,
the power
sound
to
good?
stop it and then keep it going? All right.
Well, no, I have to like pot it down and like that. You're asking a lot right there.
What do you mean I'm asking a lot?
Well, hold on. I'll play it. He has to play it from a computer if you want it to stop.
Okay,
and
can
going.
we do that?
So let him do
All
it.
right, get it
he'll
reeled
grab
up.
It, okay.
Because, I mean, what a moron. Like, do you know what? First off, could you name a player on the defense, Keyshawn? Like, honest to God, if I asked him right now, without Googling, name one player on the defense, I don't even think he can name Lenore.
Can't do it. You got it, Carter? You good?
All right, you ready? Let's go. Start from the beginning.
Kyle Shanahan, you don't need to try to be smarter than everybody. This West Coast offense.
Stop him right there. Technically, it's the zone blocking run system, not even West Coast.
Yeah, it's not.
Because he actually, yes, there are elements of the West Coast in there, but it's actually a completely different system. Keep going.
Yes, you take the 3, man.
Take the 3. Stop it right there. You don't even know who our kicker is. Keep going.
The 3 and depend on your defense. You decided you're going to go for it on 4th down.
Stop him. Name a player on defense. Name one player, Keyshawn, on defense. I don't think he can name one. Dead serious. They couldn't stop a nosebleed in the second half yesterday. They couldn't communicate. They could barely line up. On the play Fred Warner got hurt, there were 10 guys out there. 10 guys out there. Keep going.
And Mac Jones. Like, get rid of the football.
Stop it. He gets rid of the ball so quick, almost too quick. Like, literally almost too quick. If you're going to make any criticism of Mac, it's like, you kind of like, you pre-snap diagnose where you're going to go, and you're like locked into where you're going to go. Like, what holds on to the ball too long? What quarterback are you watching? Keep going.
Football in Christian McCaffrey's hands.
Stop him. McCaffrey leads the NFL in touches. He had 25 touches yesterday. Targeted almost 30 times. What? Okay, we're not even a minute into this thing. He has been wrong on every
not even 10 seconds into this thing.
statement he said. What an idiot. Keyshawn, just because you played doesn't mean you know. I'm done with Keyshawn. Shut him up. Like, get him the damn ball. Now, get the guy to sit down on the couch and shut up and stop betting on the Niners. What an idiot.
Hey, he was rooting for his friend and teammate, John Lynch.
Sounds like he bet on the Niners. That's what it sounds like.
It sounded like he had Eddie Pinheiro on his fantasy team, and he needed another field goal to win it. That's why he's like, you kicked the field goal.
There's still another, 55 seconds of content to react to.
Are you done, though? You done?
Keep going?
How many seconds did we get in? And I nailed 9.
You're at 20 exactly.
20. And he was wrong on 10 things he said.
Fight on.
And guys, they weren't getting a stop.
No.
Come on.
No.
Come on. Of all the things Kyle Shanahan's done wrong over the last 6 years, not kicking a field goal in that game, I mean, give me a break.
Not rooting for the Buccaneers, by the way. Rooting for his old teammate, John Lynch. He won a Super Bowl with that team. Clearly still hates him.
He got deactivated from that team, Keyshawn.
No, because he hated John Gruden.
Shut up.
Yeah, him and John Gruden, great bug.
Give me the damn ball. Shut the hell up.
Brad Johnson, relax.
It's Keyshawn, give me a break.
Nick Berkeley. What's up, Nicky? How we doing, man?
Who the hell is Tariq Ahmad and R.J. Gillen? Oh, the new directors of player personnel. They stink. I don't even know who these guys are. They're terrible. I mean, Shanahan, what are you doing, bro? We have one running back running the ball yesterday, and Mac Jones. Are you kidding me? And see, this is what the problem is. You get rid of Greenlaw and you get rid of Mason because, well, you anticipate that everybody's going to stay healthy. Is that it? Because you don't want to spend the money because our owner has been cheap since he bought the Niners. That's the bottom line. We just spent the money. Don't get me wrong. We are putting up some coin. They put it all in the wrong spot. We don't draft the best player on the board ever. We go out and get some cat out, just willy-nilly. That just, you're telling to our lap, I like this guy. He's quirky. Oh, I like the way he walks. I like the way he walks in those flip-flops on the field before practice. I'm like, bro, what are you guys doing? You pick the best player on the board every time. That's how you develop a strong backup player. Players slide around the line all the time. And guess what? If you're a lineman and you can only play one position on the offensive line, pack your shit and get out of here, man. I got time for it.
Oh, Nick, he's fired up. That's when he got the S-bombs, letting them fly. It's all right. He's passionate. Nick, you call back at some point this week. He's frustrated. That's the word I keep coming back to. It was a frustrating loss. You're mad. You're angry. You're upset. You're sad. You lost Fred. You got Juwan Jennings and Kyle Shanahan yelling at each other on the sidelines. You got Trent Williams doing personal fouls. kind of having front runner energy. You got Christian McCaffrey getting stuffed whenever he tries to run. He finally got a rushing touchdown. Yay! Other than that, it was a bunch of field goals. It's a frustrating L. Coming off your best win in a long time last week against the Rams, your division rival, go across the country. You thought it'd be a little bit better because it's not a 10 a.m. start. They pushed it back even. So it'll be 125. Feeling better about this. Like, all right, man, if we can win this one, like, look at all the injuries the Bucs have. Why can't the Niners win this one? They had an opportunity. Just, you lose a guy like Fred. I'm sorry.
They didn't make enough plays.
They didn't make enough plays.
And their personnel's not good enough.
No.
Look, that team is better than you.
Yes.
And they executed.
Yes. And that quarterback is playing
amazing.
one of the best. He's the best quarterback in the NFL, but just playing the ball right now.
If I said that Baker Mayfield is playing like a top 10 player in the league this year.
Yeah. I think he's playing
he was throwing to guys that most of us have never heard of yesterday.
He's not the best quarterback in the NFL, but he's having the best quarterback season right now. Like you can make another argument for someone else if you want. I'm taking Baker right now this season. Well, incredible.
We get a chance to see Josh Allen tonight. We'll see.
Sure. But again, you take Josh Allen, I'll take Baker. Vice versa. Like that's the season he's having right now.
If I asked you, what's going on with the Baltimore Ravens today, I don't know if anyone knows, but they're 1-5 right now.
Yeah.
Okay? I think most people would say there's just too many injuries for them to overcome.
You know what's hilarious? If you go on DraftKings right now, for their odds to make the playoffs is even money.
Yeah.
Because of their schedule. Because everyone else in the AFC North, outside of the Steelers, are also cooked. The Bengals and the Browns are cooked. They're done. They're done.
When I saw they traded for Flacco.
Hey, but you know what? If you're Jamar Chase or T. Higgins owner, you're happy. At least he kept throwing it to him. That's all you can do.
Look, you can only, and I'm not saying the season's over. There's nothing to play for. There's plenty to play for.
The season's not over.
No, there's plenty to play for.
They win against the Falcons, which they could easily do. You're 5-2.
Right? No, but the cap of could you do something in the playoffs feels like you've reached the ceiling.
Probably.
Right? To me, getting into the season would be one of the greatest accomplishments. Getting to the playoffs would be one of the greatest accomplishments of Shanahan's career with this team. Look at the roster, guys.
I know.
Look at the roster. I mean, just look at it. Kendrick Bourne has an argument to be Offensive Player of the Month.
He does.
I'm not even trying to be hyperbolic. Look at the numbers.
He does.